Hello everybody, welcome back to V-Belt & Son. My name is Sam. Welcome to the shop. It's getting a little bit hot outside, and thank God the roof has insulation in it, but the walls unfortunately don't. But my man, the fan here, that thing actually, I was surprised at how big of a difference it makes. But I brought Taylor's truck into the shop here today. We got to do a couple things that I'm kind of bummed that I'm about to do, but we're going to do them anyway, and hopefully it resolves the issue for now. But since it's in here, I got a minute, gotta let it cool off before I get up in its business and do said thing that I'm gonna regret. I thought I would give an update on this truck. Now, I haven't really said too much about it since we got it. This is my girlfriend's truck. This is her daily. About 6-8 months ago, something like that. She got in a car accident with her little car, Toyota something, and it got totaled. She had to get a new rig, and she didn't feel safe getting back into a smaller vehicle. She had driven a couple of my trucks before, so she kind of toyed at the idea of getting a Dodge truck. And I said, oh, well, dang. So I thought about getting her a gas rig Dodge truck, but that didn't settle really well at all because it's not that cool, and I don't know really much about the gas truck in these rigs. So set up, started looking for the cheapest, best deal one we could get, see if she would like it rather than break the bank. And I really wanted to find a sweet deal on a 12 valve for her, but I don't know, 12 valve markets aren't bad now, but back when we got this, they were way up there. Saying they're not bad now is not really accurate. It's still pretty bad, but so the weirdest thing happened. I know most of you guys probably experience this just like I do with your ladies. You're searching Craigslist all the time, you get a little bored, pull up the phone, scroll through, start looking for trucks, truck parts, whatever. Then she throws a fit that you're looking at the phone, looking at trucks that you don't need. But Taylor actually started looking up trucks with me and sending me links to trucks. Hey, what do you think about this one? And like, again, I'm still really aiming at a 12 valve, but she's just picking out any truck that sounds like a good deal and throwing it to me, and I have to, maybe not this, maybe not that. But I could not find a 12 valve that was worth a crap, under 20 grand, put it that way, which, if I found a sweet one, I got money, I'm gonna buy something that I want. If the guy wants an outrageous price for it, and you know, I really want it, I might be tempted to buy it. But for the most part, I'm trying to find the best deal I can. And we came across two trucks, a 3rd gen, but it had a long bed, and then this truck. So I was like, oh, I'll text this truck, and then we'll see about the 3rd gen. Well, it turned out both those sweet trucks, the great deal, were from the same couple. She was selling hers and he was selling his. This was the lady's truck. She traveled all over the states, towing her horse trailer, Montana, Oregon, Nevada, all over the place. A lot of highway miles on this, and she was the original owner. And apparently her and her husband were selling both their trucks and gonna buy themselves a brand new one. So I never caught up with them to see if they actually went out and bought that brand new one. But this truck, they were selling it for what basically the trade-in value was. Brief inventory on it: 2012, 68 trans, 4-wheel drive, 2500, bone stock, tradesman package. It's got roll up and down windows, power locks, and remote and all that stuff. Basically the simplest of the options, all the stuff you really need. It doesn't need any more than this. But 190,000 miles on it, which isn't too terrible considering there was a lot of highway miles on this thing. Got this thing, best deal on Craigslist by far at the time for a 4th gen truck. 18,000 bucks, done deal out the door. I was very happy with that, considering most of the 12 valves I was looking at were, you know, 300,000 plus miles. Just because they're clean and got wheels on it doesn't mean the truck's worth 22. Sorry to say it, but got this one, and Taylor's loving it. She uses it daily. Big problem with it right now is the fuel mileage is a little bit lousy, but we moved out of town a little bit so the thing gets to stretch its legs. Thank God the fuel mileage crept up a little bit, and she's not having to break the bank too much driving this bird. And you know, the California fuel prices are pretty much, it's like a truck payment every time you go to the frickin' fuel station. Well, they had a couple issues, and I resolved some of them. We got new tires and wheels on it. That's one thing that's really sucks, because the light on the dash is coming on for the tire pressure. And it had a fuel rail sensor go out, changed that, and everything's working good with that. But this one is coming back to haunt us good. The emissions, okay? This is pre-def truck. It doesn't have a lot of junk actually going on there, just a bunch of filters. It's nothing like that. Look at that truck out there. Not a bad look. Anyway, it's very simple. It's like very comparable to what my 08 is or was as far as emissions underneath this sucker. It's got two O2 sensors on the exhaust. Both of them are pretty heavily sooted up, and I would hate to see what the intake of this thing looks like. I would like to delete it right now, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you just gotta, when I say you gotta work with a budget, doesn't mean I couldn't just go buy it. I don't want people thinking, you know, that, but sometimes you just gotta strategize your funds a little bit, and this is what I'm kind of regretting. Since O2 sensors are throwing such a fit, we're gonna try these out. 40 bucks on Amazon. I mean, it's throwing the code every day as it is. So I got two of these, and we're gonna slap them in there, and hopefully the emissions stay calm for a little while longer. I did order my V2 for the 08 to replace the auto cal and the crappy tunes. So CTT is gonna be tuning this truck eventually, but for right now, just gotta play the budget a little bit smarter. And I mean, it kind of sucks. This could have been 80 bucks towards this, but for time's sake, I don't have a lot of time to do the delete, and I got a lot of other stuff going on. So once this thing cools off, we're gonna put these in there, and then I'm gonna hook the new code reader up and see if I can get rid of that check engine light for the tires. So long-winded intro, but if you guys seen this truck looking in the backgrounds, cute little blonde chick drives it around town. She drives it respectfully. I haven't had to get on her at all about her driving around town with the tow mirrors up, you know, flipping off Ford guys. She'd probably do that if I encouraged her to, but she's cool. She doesn't hate Fords that much. I'm just kidding. She drove a Ford. I saved her though. Let's get to work on this sucker. We got to go to a wedding in a little bit here. Just under 2 hours we got to leave. So let's see if we can get something cracking. If you guys didn't watch the video of recalibrating the turbo on my 08, which is still acting a little funny, but working better than it was, this is the scan tool that I bought. It's a Maxxis MS906BT. 1,300 bucks, another Amazon deal. And it's got a Bluetooth OBD port plug-in. So compared to spending your whole wallet on Snap-on and only using it every once in a while, you can buy one of these suckers. We gotta turn the radio off. So we'll see if I can, I've never done this before, so if I figure it out, I'll come back and show you guys how to do it. To turn the, see the tire service tire pressure light needs to go. That's a brand new one, and I had these ones several months ago looking just as sparkly clean as that. So she needs to hot rod the truck a little bit more, or I need to do a reburn on it. But I'm gonna go ahead and slap this joker underneath there, both of them actually. Can't get anywhere with the tunes, not the tunes, but trying to get the tire pressure light to go off. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Maybe I'll figure it out, maybe I won't, but these things are going in, and we'll see if that code stays the hell away. Guys, I apologize. I didn't actually do an official closeout of that video the other day. We had to bolt and get to that wedding, but Taylor drove the truck for 2.5 hours today or something like that. No check engine lights. So the $40 O2 sensors from Amazon are apparently better than these. I mean, there's 200 and some. I think Taylor's driven the truck about 11,000 miles. But those sensors, I had taken them out. Look at them, I just touched it and greased up. All the reburn, all the EGR, all that stuff is going to come off there eventually. But for now, I just wanted to get rid of that check engine light. I don't know if it would go into a limp mode or something like that, but I figured what the heck, for 40 bucks a pop, 80 bucks total. I know it's a little bit of a waste of money that I could have put towards a delete, but who knows, next week she might want to sell the truck and a delete might have been a waste of money. Never know. But for now, check engine light is hopefully away, and I did not get the tire light to go away. I don't know. I feel like my Mini Max has an option for that. Might be wrong, I don't know. But if you guys know how to get rid of that other than buy the sensors, which I might just do, just to get that light away, because I drove the truck a couple times a week and it annoys me hearing that ding every time you fire it up. But hope you guys enjoyed rip around the KTM. I did take a video driving around the property, but I had the GoPro pointed too low and it looked like crap. So that was some footage from a month or so ago at Dad's house. Just ripping around the backyard. Nice little single track back there. I really like this bike. KTM 450 SXF. It has 30.4 hours on it. Yeah. That was like one of those moments I had to buy one brand new just to say I did one time. And those 30 hours have been the best 30 hours on a dirt bike pretty much ever. I really like that bike. KTM, they do some outstanding stuff. But before we end this video, I gotta say one more quick thing. Two more. If anybody was questioning the fan and not an air conditioning in here, there's a swamp cooler in the back, and I got it running earlier this afternoon. And comment below your guess on what time it is right now, and I'll show you at the end of the video. But check this thing out. Jim from Global stopped by earlier. Oh, you guys can't quite see it on here. I'll zoom in there, get a little closer. Look at that. He got me a housewarming gift. Shop warming gift. Came by, he brought some parts. If you guys don't know, a lot of our equipment, Prime Tech, Takeuchi, the FAE brand itself, we buy from Global Machinery. They're located, they got two locations, Sacramento, and then they got one in Colorado. And Jim, the main lead salesman down there, he made a house call tonight, brought me some. We need to do an oil change, filter change on the TL12 because we're supposed to do something at 50 hours and it's at 70 something now. Got it set up. Those machines come with a GPS tracker on it and you can set a perimeter. So if I parked it at the house, put a perimeter on it, if it left the house, it would notify me. So it's kind of creepy, but kind of awesome at the same time. The 12, we pulled up the satellite image of it and it's parked at Dad's house on the trailer. So that's pretty neat. Looking forward to bigger and better things with Global. Just, that's a dealer support that I'm really happy with. But look at that. We got ourselves a clock in here. It's pretty slick when all the lights are off. Hang on, I'll do that for you. But did you guys catch my pun on I'll tell you what time it is? That's what time it is. Judge as you will on the price paid for Taylor's truck. You know, my eyes are still and always open on Craigslist anywhere for great deals on anything really that interests me, and I thought that was an awesome deal on that truck. Those people wanted exactly what the trade-in value was, and that's all they were asking for it, and I'm pretty happy with it. Comment below your guys' best deals, best purchase that you guys have ever made. I will probably say mine was my 96. I paid 4,200 bucks for that thing with a brand new paint job, fresh transmission with 305,000 miles on it. That was in 2011. That was the best deal I've ever had on one of those for a clean cut, ready to rock and roll truck. Oh, that was the best one I ever had. So comment below your guys' best deals on, keep it Cummins specific Dodge diesels, because those make sense to me. But if you guys found a deal on something else, comment it below anyway. But we're gonna end it right there, guys. It is closing in it is past midnight now. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit them buttons, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Later, old son.